I'm getting a few messages. I'm getting a few messages. So you're currently in an energy where maybe you are reaching out to God more. You're becoming more spiritual. You're becoming more in tune with spirit, with your guides here. Um, but I see that someone, I feel like somebody is okay. So I'm getting two things. I feel like for one, somebody is watching over you. Okay. Somebody is watching over you here. I see that somebody has their eyes on you. Okay. But I feel like this person, this could be somebody who has passed over or passed on. But this is like, tell me more, spirit, about this. Tell me more for Leo. Give me one more, please. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting that. I see you connecting to your intuition more. You're definitely connecting to your intuition more. I also see here that I feel like it's something that you wanted to do since you were a child, okay? Or it's something that you had within you since you were a child. This could be a wish, a dream, something like that is here, okay? I feel like your setbacks, things that have kept you that you may feel that kept you stagnant, or that kept you situations that kept you from really living out your purpose or living out your dream is here. I feel like too, you are somebody who's very intuitive, very like you definitely do feel a lot here. You have a great intuition as well. You are a cat. Okay. You're definitely a cat here. And cats do have like a strong intuition. So with Leos of the zodiac sign are kind of like the most underrated as it relates to intuition. Okay. Like people really underestimate the intuition of a Leo. But you guys are the most intuitive. Okay. Here's the thing though. It's something here that you could have prepared for. Like you didn't even know you were preparing for this beginning. You didn't know you were preparing for your dreams. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who has dreams, who has visions, who has goals for themselves, and everything that you've been. You could have had like a hard life. You could have had like really been through the struggle or been through setbacks here. Everything that you've been through though has prepared you for now. Okay, since you were a child, everything that you've been through has prepared you to conquer something here, whatever that thing is for you. Okay, I see that you have the armor on. You have protection on. So you know how to protect yourself. Okay? You know how to protect your intuition. You like I feel like there's gifts and things here that people may have like downplayed. People may have I don't know, underestimated you in a way here. Okay. Hmm. But whatever you've been through, you were prepared for now. Okay, so I do see that there is something here that's coming that you have prepared all your life for, or like you're stronger, you're better, you're wiser here. Um, Okay. Somebody also too could be trying to like siphon your energy. Um, or there's a need to like set healthy boundaries, okay? But you're on like a path here. You're on a new path, you're on a new journey here. And this is like you have somebody, I feel like this is like somebody who may have passed on, who may have passed over, that is watching you. Okay. They're pushing you, they're rooting for you here. I do see too somebody's here that is literally redirecting your paths here. Okay. So something here that you're supposed to do. It's something here that God wants you to do. Okay, this is like your family's lineage or your legacy or your it's like I'm seeing somebody, you know how like when you're running track and somebody passes the baton, somebody is passing the baton to you. That's what I see here. Okay, the baton is being passed to you, and it's your time to take off here. Okay, wishes, dreams, goals, it's all here because it's in your family's lineage for you to do something. Okay. Yeah, you're birthing something. You're pregnant with a vision, pregnant with a goal, pregnant with something here. And you're whatever this thing is, it will lead to your freedom. With 555 here, you could be seeing that number, that angel number. 555 is here. So it's time for you to enjoy this journey. It is a journey here that you are expected to carry out. It's something here. You may feel like the weight is heavy on your shoulders, but you were prepared for this thing. Okay. Yes, you were prepared for this thing, whatever this is for you. Um, and I feel like it's in your family for this to happen. This is like your legacy, or I don't know, it's something like that here. It's huge though. Your vision is being protected, or something like that. Okay, so there's a need for you to like really protect your energy so that you can carry out, um, you can make the necessary steps towards this thing. Okay, or towards, yeah, your father is here as well. Okay, so maybe this has to do with your father. Okay, your father could be significant, or a masculine energy, a fathering energy, someone who was in their masculinity may have passed on or passed over. This could be a grandpa or something like that is here. So you have boss in reverse, and if that is the case, I do send my condolences to you guys. But let's see. Tell me more for Leo and child here. Okay. All right. So I feel like, yeah, you've been dreaming of something since you were a child. Okay. You've been dreaming of this thing. You've been dreaming of freedom. You've been dreaming of a new beginning. You've been dreaming of a life with, like, with you being free since you were a child. Okay. And you haven't actually got to that point yet. Um, but I do see that you're on your way. So maybe you are somebody who is about to create a business, or who is about to move forward into like investing, or I feel like your money and your finances is here. So this is like legacy wealth. This is you investing your money, investing your resources here, taking a risk here. I see that you could be literally trying to like see how you like becoming more wise as it relates to like your money, what you're doing to, I don't know, this is like your wealth here. Your wealth is here. Okay. Your legacy wealth is here. But this is all being guided by this person who has passed over. Everything that you're doing now is being guided by someone that has passed on or passed over, or who has like their eye on you. Okay. Researcher is here. I feel like somebody who wasn't able to finish like what they started, or they weren't able to fully fully carry out their mission is here, and they're passing that mission on to you. Okay. Spirit, tell me more. What's the story here? What's the story here? It's time for you to move though. It's time for you to move forward here. Okay. That's what time it is. Whatever this thing is, whatever you have gone through up until now has prepared you to be the person that you are today. Okay. You could have thought that they were setbacks. You could have got you could have, excuse me, thought that like life was just not as great for you. Like you were, some of you guys could be a life path for, okay, but you thought that you had to like, everything that you started from the ground up. Okay, with life path fours in numerology, life path fours are people who really have to build. They are built to build. Okay, life path fours may have strong backs, or like your structure, your DNA structure of who you are has prepared you to build. So you are a builder. You are the strength card in tarot. You are definitely somebody who is, you're built for this thing, whatever this is for you. And I feel like it's not going to be easy. Okay, but I'm seeing you have boundless possibilities. Okay, you this has been given to you since you were a child. This has been given to you since you were a child. And I feel like maybe you weren't able to fully tap into your gifts as a child, right? Because you're a child. But I feel like it's more so have to do like with your parenting. Okay. Maybe when you did try to like talk to like your, I don't know, when you try to, this could be for somebody specific, but this is like when you tried to talk to like your parents about the things that you were, I don't know, you could be somebody who had visions, who had like psychic abilities, but you were taught that that stuff wasn't real, or it wasn't valid. And so I feel like you've been gifted, but you weren't able to really tap into your gifts as a child because your mom or your father or your someone who protected you told you that like they tried to steer you from that because it was not considered to normal, or it wasn't considered I don't know, it made you look weird or something like that is here. Okay. But you've been pregnant with this thing. You've been birthing this thing all your fucking life. All your life you've been birthing this thing. Okay. I do see it was hard for you to really tap in as a child. Maybe you were somebody as a child, maybe you were somebody who maybe you didn't have a lot of friends, excuse me. Or you didn't, I don't know. I just feel like you could have like literally liked your alone time. You could have literally liked to be alone. All right, but tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, yeah, you could have also dealt with some, maybe your parents were, there was some type of addiction, or in the home, or some type of abuse here. But I feel like you had somebody in your space where you didn't have the ability to talk up. You didn't have the ability to speak up. And so you could have like went through your life as somebody who was really quiet for real. All right. But I feel like that was never who you were meant to be. You were not meant to be silenced. You were not meant to be quiet, or you have gifts. And because your gifts weren't acknowledged as a child, you kind of like were programmed to act like everyone else, like 100% of everybody else in the fucking world. And that's just simply not the case. Okay. That's just simply not the case here. Maybe you did turn to drinking and, doing things here to kind of like alleviate the stress, or alleviate the pain, or alleviate, I don't know, you never were, this is like somebody who went through their whole life feeling outcasted. Okay. I feel like somebody went through their whole life feeling outcasted here because of their gifts. All right. And so you grew up thinking your gifts were a hindrance when they really weren't. Okay. You do have an intuition. You have a strong intuition. You can have psychic gifts here, clairvoyance, claircognizance, okay, clairaudience. Okay. You had to protect yourself. You had to protect your gifts. You had to protect, like you grew up to, I feel like you grew up where you had to always fight and protect. And I don't know, like I'm talking about somebody who grew up as a warrior. You grew up as a fucking warrior here. You are a fighter for real. Okay? You are everything that you have, you had to fight for it, or that's how you feel here. I feel like you are now prepared because you had to go through all those things, or through all those setbacks. You are now prepared to live this life full of boundless possibilities. Okay, so you are free. You are free to tap into your kid like energy again. Okay, you are free to create. You are free to be, I don't know, like create the life that you want to live, and you're free to do that now because you have lived. It's like now that you have overcome all these setbacks, all those mishaps, all those, like that didn't do nothing but strengthen you. Okay, now you're free to dream again. You're free to dream again. You have your ancestors are pushing you out to really do this thing that they're passing the torch to you here. Okay, your dreams are not your own, love. They're not. Your dreams are not your own. Mm, wow. You could have also suppressed. You could have suppressed a lot. You felt like you were, I don't know. This is somebody who, like, you're really waking up to who you are. You're really waking up. You've done the research. You've done the research. You've already looked into yourself. You know who you are. Okay. I'm talking to somebody who knows who they are. You're no longer in this energy where you feel like you have to suppress your beliefs, like you have to suppress what you believe in, your thoughts, your mind here. Okay, you're not trying to fit in anymore here. You know your birth chart. You are now in an energy where you are moving forward confidently, moving forward with resilience. Okay. Yes, you are. You have the armor. You have the armor. You have the strength to do this thing, whatever this is. Now you do. And it's because you went back, and now you know why you had so many setbacks. You know why you were always outcasted. You know why you were considered the weird one, or I don't fucking know. You know now why. But that didn't do nothing but strengthen you. It didn't do nothing but strengthen you. Okay, here, and also to revolutionists. Yeah, so you could be somebody who really speaks up. You could be somebody who fights for the people, fight for justice, or stand up for what you believe in. And I feel like you have a lot of people behind you. I see that you have a lot of people behind you that are too doing the same thing, or they support you for real. See, you didn't think that people were going to support you, and that's the problem. That's the thing. Okay, I feel like when you truly tapped into who you are, into yourself here, that's when your supporters show up. Okay, there's no more researching. You don't need to research anymore. You already know that this is you. You already know that this is, like, you have all the information you need here. You could have Virgo in your chart as well, or you could be like a Leo Virgo cusp, but you have everything you need here. Okay. But there is a need for you to make a move. It's time to move forward. Yeah. It's time to move forward. All right. Let's see. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah, I feel like you're a master. There's no, that's why I say you're already a master. There's no need for you to continue to research. Okay. you already you have a plethora of knowledge um in your brain here. Okay, I feel like there's a need for you to put that into practice as well. I don't know what this is for. Maybe you could be like somebody who is, I don't know, like a politician or somebody who fights for the people, who fights for transformation in the world, who fights for justice. Somebody who maybe you do have a lot of people that follow you for real, or people who believe in you, or something like that is here. But yes, I do see that you are very passionate as well. Yes, you have people that are rooting you on. Okay, um, I don't know. I just heard someone could be like an Olympic. I don't know, like somebody who could be like running, like I don't know if you like in track or you run or I don't know, something like that is here. Maybe you are like an athlete for real. But the star is here. Yeah, your wish is being granted. Everything that you wish for, you hope for, you dream for, you have been prepared. Like the struggles that you've gone through, it all prepared you for this beginning, for this new thing, for this wish. Okay, here you have healed yourself as well. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius, or you may have Aquarius in your chart. Spirit, tell me more. Okay, death is in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like because with death upright, this would be a transformation or a rebirth. Spirit, why is death in reverse? Okay, because you have new emotions. Okay, let me see here. This is the beginning. You have death in reverse, and an Ace of Cups is here. So this is definitely the beginning. This is the beginning of a beginning. Okay, this is the beginning of your wishes being granted. This is the beginning of you really carrying out your dreams here, carrying out your goals here. If this is like you can live again, or you can now put your energy into this thing. You can actually put all your love in this thing. You can pour your love into this thing and watch it grow here. Okay. Wow. I do see too that I feel like your intuition is increasing. All right, your intuition is increasing. God is gifting you with this. I feel like okay, here you're ascending. You're reaching new heights, new levels here. Okay, your wishes are being granted, and you are ascending. I don't know if you are somebody who's spiritual or I don't know, but your gifts are ascending, and it's because God gave you a little, and then you did well with that. You passed the test, and now you're graduating to the next level. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. All right. Um, let's see. Spirit, tell me more. What's up with Leo? Seek guidance. Okay. Seek guidance. Tell me more for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. You have build home. Give me one more. And ascension tension. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you do have find an oracle. Okay, so psychic services are here. Maybe you are somebody who is seeking psychic services or seeking a tarot reader in a way here. But anyway, or you could have those gifts as well. Maybe you are a tarot reader or you have those spiritual gifts or spiritual insight. So seek guidance, build home, and ascension tension is here. I do see here that you could be talking with someone. You could be counseling someone. You could be talking with someone. You could be giving advice or just simply giving a lending hand, a lending helping hand. This could be about maybe you're helping somebody move. Maybe you are helping somebody move. Maybe you are, or you're visiting somebody here. I do see that you are building something though, so you could be definitely in an energy where you're building your home. You're making your home more beautiful. You're making your home more like welcoming here as well. This too is something that you may have strived for. Maybe you did strive to build this home, to make this house a home, or to make this, I don't know, wherever you stay, it doesn't have to be a house, it could be an apartment or whatever living situation that you're in. You're in an energy where you could be having like construction done or having some like you could be building something or having something like re- re- reconstructed or something like that is here, but you are on the right path whatever you are doing here, all right? You could be in school, going to school, getting your degrees, whatever you're doing, you are on the right path here, all right? You're growing and you're moving forward and you're moving up here, okay? Yes. All right. I'm also seeing too, maybe you are doing like some routine cleaning in your house or like some deep cleaning or something like that is here. Spring cleaning. Is it spring? Oh, no, it's not spring yet, but it's about to be. But anyway, yeah, I see that you're cleaning your home. You could be literally just getting rid of negative energy. Okay. You could be saging for real. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you here. Um, yeah. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna do this one first. All right, let's see. Spirit, tell me more. What's up with Leo? Ups and downs. Maybe you do have stairs in your home as well. All right. But as it relates to like your, if you are looking for work or if you're looking for a job or a way to make more money or more income, they are saying that your work has potential for advancement, but it can also have potential for stagnation. I feel like there is a need to use your discernment and make the right decision as it relates for you. Um, they want you to know that there is still hope, but maybe there's a need to allow yourself to move on. Okay, so maybe there is a need to move on from a position or from a job that no longer serves you or is no longer assisting you in the way that you need to be assisted or something like that is here. All right, let's see. Spirit, tell me more. What's up with Leo? Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy it and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Okay. All right, Leo. Well, that is really all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys and have a good one. Bye.